What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets.
The power of the mask.
What now?
The mask replaces... Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that...
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You do?
No. Already found the first spot. This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot. Ready? Use the mask. Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking. But don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself. Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come. Ready? Use the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up.
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
Which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us! If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Just so.
Everyone else,
Stop, Pan. Here's your mark.
it is worthless. I hope you've...
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. So?
Got a feet. Just need to.
He went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you?
I can.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have. What do you.
Vaporized him.
Exquisite.
Probably be.
What? So it's true? First here,
They're looking for Ciri.
but
It's a long
did she...
Ciri can do much more than her mother could. But right now, we're much more interested in what
Well, the raids itself is... The island,
anyone survived.
or doesn't or...
Next.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofferton.
Wait.
But you do.
Don't.
But
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindisville. But if I remember correctly, Lofferton should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
On the barely sprouted whiskers, that in the grime they lie.
And what if Craven...
Living and
What if he
unharmed.
didn't abandon us? But was...
Perhaps 'twere written in the stars.
He was our brother in blood.
Grass has grown
Sailed on the
over
same
our
longship,
loved one's
sat
grave.
oar to oar.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead?
And we're looking for some...
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri.
I'm sorry.
Unless she like...
This Ciri,
Yes. Yes, what happened?
don't know. 1,000 curses upon him.
This
He did.
It's a...
What did...
He fled.
We need
You've...
Morkvarg. What?
Her, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit...
No, that.
They said he...
Archpriest... A curse?
I can get.
It's not that simple. There have been those...
So.
I understand.
Speak with Tor... He settled... No, and
Now,
those...
and thus...
Trial by...
Thanks for your help.
I understand. I dislike it when foreigners...
Custom demand...
You needn't worry about us.
I recognize your type a mile away.
Sweet mother. Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage. Hey, Geralt, come back.
Exactly.
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose. But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I? My.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb.
He doesn't seem happy to see us.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent. Craven was...
No.
Which is why you should... No offense, but in that undergrowth and mud, you'd be like a...
Ball and chain?
Planned to say it gentler, but yeah, that's basically what I...
Fine. We'll do as you say. If the need arises, I...
Fine.
Don't get hurt. Oh, come.
Craven's blood, flowing profusely. Trails clear. Should lead me to him. Something down there. Can't see a thing. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Morkvark doesn't give up easily. Door won't budge. Craven must have blocked it, or it's just locked. Gotta go round. victims. Strange.
Is it Craven?
No, this one's been here a while.
What? I can't hear you. If you want to chat, come closer.
Her senses are really dulled.
Well, what is it?
What do you know about this garden?
Let me think.
Had its history.
They say Freya had all her seeds.
You believe that?
Is that a serious question? Well, there's not.
Then the curse can
No question you.
just wolf and things.
Geralt.
Fine. Still had a few.
I'm sure you.
Uh-huh.
Zerrikanian cuisine, Dandelion's fame, and shoes with curly toes seem strange to me, yet I don't discuss them with you.
Reading between the lines here. Think I'm wasting your time?
I mean merely that we should focus on what's most important at the moment.
All right. Going.
Be careful.
Cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it. spark broke through this door. Must have smelled something beyond it. Symbol of Freya. Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange.
It grew back. It always grows back.
Starting to envy you. If I have... Biting off...
I shred.
Expect me to...
No, you cannot. The curse.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Damn. Dead. Has been for a while. Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
Shit.
Yen, there's no point.
There's no point in discussing this through a grate. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Charming as ever. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital...
Need any ingredients for the spell?
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a newt.
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is
It's also considered...
all the more reason to get it over.
Let's get to work.
Selene, Selene, Defrain! Selene, Selene, Davidar! Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No,
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
she's wise. Curse me.
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak! Speak! Speak!
She fell almost drowned.
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom.
Oh, you're here.
As am I.
Listen.
No,
What? But
I'm... Your first kid.
of course it weren't.
Run for your life!
You stay.
Ike.
a wild hunt.
Ragnarok!
No.
Get on the horse.
Watch out! Ride, Ciri! Don't look back! Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
What became of that creature? Where is he? What? To whom? Begone. Begone, I say.
Yen.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! Do you
I'm sure it does.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this.
I'm sorceresses. None shall open their door.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it.
Didn't learn much. Not in Velen either.
No one said it would be easy. Better to have some...
Makes me...
Can't even begin.
Key to finding... You know?
Where?
In Velen. Local ruler.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know. Buy him, kidnap him.
Won't be necessary. Baron owes me a favor. A big one. Seems early to me. What would I do with him? Cart him around while I searched for Ciri and hunted? He's safe where he is, with...
All right. Now, tell me.
Ciri's trail in Skellige.
Before you do,
What's that?
let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine.
Thank you,
It was nothing.
Geralt. You know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Come on.
Decided to keep me company?
Never know what might come at you deep in a dark forest.
You think someone may wish to hurt me?
Think I should warn off anyone who'd be dumb enough to try. Hey-ya!
Sorry.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next? By going from the village, Baron whore!
You best take that back.
You defile sacred ground. The gods will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindusfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Fancy a pint when you're done. We'll chat another time. Someone help Bran into the next.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it. Ow!
Not too many foreigners in the Isles in the olden days.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Priestess is a terrible crossbreed. You and the sorceress both.
I've already your sister and me.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Good one.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Criede Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if snapped masts, busted planks, a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew, then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the djinn. What do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the djinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our djinn's down there. boats rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Haemai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haemai symbols. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are all got a chest. Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the djinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the djinn is to you.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a... Bridge for dear life, you gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? Chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything. I su foltia bedem ein eichte illivaid.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left of our own.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see, we're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I disappear from your life. Nothing interesting here. Nothing here.
We should explore the ship.
Interesting. Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Wonder what this means. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Wonder what this means. Mage must have slept here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. he's cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain. Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy.
Tame djinn. Rif kaishta en gaia. Kaishta et disglair. Devirid me castle.
Elemental Empires by Giambattista.
Step.
What do you...
Some.
Tame kaishta.
Taking you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
What was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what the creature Skal saw is.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
If we got...
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not...
Yen, what happened back there?
Was was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details. I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
Verbena, lovage, chamomile.
Chamomile. Now what's that for?
Your story.
Lovely.
You heard?
Here.
Me dad repel like
Sea
just for
fiends,
a
kitty
day.
dagger.
High time somebody took care of them.
A few have tried already. Now they live at the bottom with the beasts. Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work, man?
For another to fucking die.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird...
Let me get... Strange.
Rurik.
I'll take the job.
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast to sail straight and even.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
So,
sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
This is no regret. Not your back.
I've had enough of living.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
Any needs, master? Beg your pardon? Hello, fella, well met. Hello, fella, well met. Hello, fella, well met.
Awful pile. Oh, you scared. Washed your hair lately?
Double chase.
You're grey like my grandma. Hey, handsome.
evil can survive the holy fire.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Burnt doppler. By the stenches and
Oh!
It's like a witch would...
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Die, fool! Calm now. We'll split it. Plenty here for everyone.
I'm not a thief.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest.
Someone...
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly.
Ask up.
Mean to say the...
Wooden Scott.
And watch yourself.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What?
Think that gives you the right to steal?
Well...
But by law... You know a bat can sniff out a moth.
Small ant.
I know you. And as bad...
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or... Nothing, I'll... be seeing you.
Herbs? Roots? Just turn to healing? Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! Whoa!
Looking to enlist with the Temple Guard.
Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
Seem right away up to the best deals this side of the Pontar.
Greetings.
Show me your wares. So long.
You should not have come to the city. Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my... How can I be?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city. You should not have come to the city. You'd be better off. Trees.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock. Got something for me? So long.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
Oh, terrible times.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Eternal fire walk with you.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against...
Where'd you fight?
Angry and early...
Here. Now you help me.
Don't know naught about no...
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know. Arms for the poor?
I'm knackered.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
White one, take a gander over here.
Hello, fellow, well met. Hello, fellow, well met.
You know it. It's burning flesh.
What brings you to me? But that's boulder dash.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close. He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh?
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me?
Some other...
Aid of the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta adjust the good position where they toss the leftovers.
The bonny birds that prance by here. Cheeks like full belly.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close. He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Temple guard let even you into the
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close. He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of sword.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in my locker here.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
What ails you?
Can't see out one either, love.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked.
Your white hair, an aberration resulting from deviation from the norm.
How are things?
Good.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Anger doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menger had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, farting around...
Apparently not.
Any crowd of... I'm actually glad someone like...
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for now. I'll leave you two alone.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago,
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn.
Don't fret. Bound to be nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his...
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. Here's your...
Thank.
You watched.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Oh, that's bad luck.
Cost you double in the round. Whoa!
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So, maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly tickly.
We were lucky this time.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovit's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing.
Sammy reeks around here.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even made it.
We need to hurry.
Free boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pala like yours?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal to get... But...
We said...
Brandon...
Don't much like merchants who fly.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely...
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance, then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know I should...
We need to place these crystals around the granary. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Think I I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork and masterful throw, really.
So...
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a fruit.
Not about to let you off!
Get him from the side!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the...
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to...
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolph de Jonkier, of the...
Didn't need a
Father always...
I'm looking for Corrine.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside.
I'd like to go inside.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around. The second sword. Is it interest the first one?
Stop! Go away! Leave it! blood! Don't spill it! Please!
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid it. All in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man.
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone's...
Why would someone hurt
What are you playing?
that lady?
Very funny.
Little Sarah the...
You're luck.
And how'd you...
If you give the...
I
Why do you...
tell you the bigwig...
Gave the...
I think...
Lead...
Yeah? No...
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. I know it must sound foolish.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you.
There is...
I can...
All right.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the...
A bit of... Yeah.
What can I do?
Punishable by death.
Played at Whoresun's Den lately. Stop going there after they...
Sail to Skilliger at your age.
Well, I'm done with you!
No glass
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before.
I will guide you.
Let's begin.
To start with,
What for?
do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another?
No.
You claim the woman has abilities.
She's a child of the... Pure legend.
No one a legend. I see.
Yeah. They call... Didn't really end... I just... And it's...
I see.
No.
Naturally. I knew you.
Let's continue, please.
You must take my hand and talk of... Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other. a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will. Good luck, Witcher.
Still not safe, right?
Mustn't think
Ow! You need
Sister.
it.
Another drifter
Right,
into me.
right.
Take a gander.
And he fix it for you? No. Said I'd come to the wrong place.
What was it happened to Falter?
Eternal fire, keep me safe.
Nothing
hurts as much as life.
Nothing doing. Some rigs. What do you seek, pain?
So much work. You'll look
I'll never come back, you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local color.
With pleasure.
Feel for your ma that she bore you. Mommy! Chase ready!
Plowing fruit.
That's enough of that.
Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That no.
Hey,
Straight. You.
it's a
Amy. But
hiding. Coupled. Oh, not at all. Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Not just dandelion. Prime ID.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry.
No. It says planner.
Huh.
Give him a chat. Seems we're in here. Also made a hat.
Zoltan.
Got any... I'll ask the lassies and ma.
Zoltan, wait.
And you...
Wonderful.
Right, yeah. If you need any...